him. Schedules were waiting. So he used to sing 8 songs were his usual level on every second Sunday. He sang 8 songs in Kannada. But there was one time when he called me and said they made me sing 12 songs. Hence, I was delayed and he couldn't come up he couldn't come to do some work for me. And he, unbelievable. It's 40,000, 45,000 songs is not an easy joke. And if COVID had not hit him, he'd still be singing, recording every day. So I think he died with his book. The thing is, uh, he was always striving. His humility was not a put on one, it was not a mask. It really was. And since he didn't train, he didn't carry it's not like a degree or a diploma which is already there under your belt. He wanted to improve, he wanted to try things, and he admired new talents, and he worked with new talents kindly, and which is a thing which most great singers must understand, that the kindness that was offered to him when he was a young singer, he never forgot, and he imparted it to those young talents who worked with him, and they loved the respect that he gave them, and that's why he could move with times, and he took sort of hints from anybody, it doesn't matter. And he was unabashedly a fan of Kamal Hassan. He would say that. And I'll be embarrassed. He'll say it so loudly and so many times that I'll be embarrassed. And suddenly, out of nowhere, he'll come and he'll say, 1 minute. I thought he's going to say something important. And he'll pinch my cheeks and say, what have you done? I just finished that dubbing. Okay, get back to work. Nothing else. I just wanted to say that. That's our relationship. And he must have done it about 100 times to me. And about his singing, I never spoke about his singing. The world did the singing. I was just there, brimming with tears, proud of my brother. Yeah, it is like Chandrahasan applauded me. He always had wetness in his eyes. I had that whenever SPP Saab was praised or lauded, uh, in time or belatedly. I always celebrated it, and there were lovely moments together. Our private moments are fantastic. We've traveled in trains together to Vizag many times with other people, joking, and he's a very eloquent man with a great sense of humor. So time just flew. I wish we had more time. There is a show in Tamil, unfortunately, it was in a regional thing where he says, I'll show you why we are made for each other. And he started ad-libbing for one of his songs. And he asked me to lip sync on the thing. And he changed the gamak song. He changed the beat, the cadence, the thing. I followed through. He said, how did he read my mind? Suddenly went slow, but nothing mattered. And it is not a recorded song that he is rehearsed with. He just knows me and
Yeah.
I sing for him. That's what he said. And we were both touched and we hugged each other on the dais. It's a Tamil program. You can see it for everyone to see. But that's what he was. And when you say that the reason why he dubbed for my dubbed films in Telugu is a decision that only an elder brother would make. Because I got a break in Telugu with Maro Charitra, which became a record breaker of sorts in Telugu. There, I had spoken my dialogues. So he said the dubbing films are intruding with the original film. The territory is not clearly marked. So why not make it like that? So that the audience knows the difference between like an hug mark, that your voice will be there in the original films. And my voice will be there for all your dubbing, so that the consumer will know the difference. And that's why he dubbed for all the dubbing films, and I spoke for all my straight films. And there's one thing where we crossed the lines, where I crossed the lines actually, where in Sagar Sangamam, there was one song that he had to record and send. But we couldn't do it in time, and the director was in a hurry. It's a night shoot. So he made me sing on live. And then he said, it's a new song. So it had not been recorded at all. So I sang it because I took the cue from Mr. Ilayaraja and sang it extempore because it's a part of a scene. And then the director said I should sing the part in Salagevali, which is Sagar Sangamam, where that film rest songs are sung by SPB. I, as a drunken dancer, sing one song in a sequence. I think it suited that because I was supposed to be totally drunk, and my voice has suited that drunk character better than suited that portion where he's supposed to be drunk and not in his senses. So my senseless singing probably helped the character. So it's a long story. I can go on. I'm here to celebrate the man, not even mourn his death, because that's not going to happen in a day. And I'm almost family to him, and I think our life got entwined with only 15 or 16 years left as a gap. Whatever my age, I think we've been together as friends for 50 years now. I don't think he has done it for any other actor. I'd like to brag. There's nothing wrong about it. I'm probably the only actor for whom on my birthday he sang every year in Chennai. It's called Kamal and I, or I and Kamal, whichever way it is. I don't remember. But I have attended a few of those functions where I went and stood there. I was very embarrassed because it'll be all about me and very little about himself. What spoke for him was his songs. That he did every year. This November, those people who've been doing it for year after year after year after year will miss him sorely. So would I. And another thing that I'd like to tell members of the press, thank you for joining me in my I'd like to make a statement. தமிழர்கள் சேர்த்து சொல்றேன். முதல்ல இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்லிட்டு நான் அப்புறம் தமிழ்ல சொல்றேன். Because அதாவது you come with your mics. I know that I'm a journalist myself. I used to run a magazine, but my days of journalism was not as competitive as it is now. It's now audio visual more than just writing. So people are pushed by peer pressure. I do understand that, but in times like this, social distancing is very, very important. I'm not talking about myself. I can always refuse an interview and walk away, and I'll get good and bad reports after that. But I see members of the press thronging together like a bunch of geese, and they're so closely. I'm concerned for them. I think we'll have to change the way we approach gathering news, because what's more important is that we don't use extraordinary journalistic talents because of a silly mistake like this. On this day, when we've lost a great artist to COVID, I'd like to remind you to be careful. We'll find a way like this to communicate with each other. I'm very eager to talk to you, and I'm a guy who is very happy to come extempore talk to you, because I try to speak the truth all the time, and when I don't feel like saying something, I say so. So ultimately, it's truth that I speak. Tomorrow, when we cease power, I still like to keep in touch with you, but I want you to be hale and healthy. Continue asking me questions. So I want you to be careful, and I would request this of editors who send them out into the field to warn them it's a fraternity, so you'll have to take the role of an elder brother and warn them. This I take as an opportunity, not because I can pontificate and standing on a podium. I'm truly concerned about all those people. I can always put up my glass and refuse to talk, or come on a digital medium like this. But I'd like to reiterate, please be careful, and let's change the modus operandi of gathering news in future. This is my request. It's not even an advice. Thank you. வணக்கம். இது தமிழ்லையும் சொல்லிடுறேன். என்னன்னா, இப்ப நான் செய்தி சேகரிப்பு என்பது முன்பு போல் இல்லை. இப்போ போட்டியும் பிரஷரும் அதிகமாகிவிட்டது. நானும் பத்திரிகையாளன் என்ற முறையில் உங்களிடம் பேசலாம். ஆனால் நான் பத்திரிகையாளனாக இருந்தபோது அமைதியாக ஒரு ரூமில் இருந்து கொண்டு செய்தி சேகரித்து விடலாம், டெலிஃபோன் மூலமாகவோ அல்லது தனியாக ஒரு நடிகரையோ நடிகையோ சந்தித்து. ஆனால் இப்பொழுது அப்படி அல்ல. உங்கள் சக பத்திரிகையாளர்களின் தோளுரசலே அதிகமாகிவிட்டது. அது பார்க்கும்போது பதட்டமாக இருக்கிறது எனக்கு. இப்பொழுது நாம் ஒரு மாபெரும் கலைஞனை கோவிடில் இழந்திருக்கிறோம். அதுபோல் நல்ல ஒரு மாபெரும் பத்திரிகையாளரை நாளைய பாரதியார் எங்க இருக்காங்கன்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. டேலண்ட் எங்க இருக்காங்கன்னு நம்மளால் கண்டுபிடிக்கவும் முடியாது. அவங்க புகழும் அவங்க திறமையும் தான் அவர்களை கண்டெடுத்து நமக்கு அடையாளம் காட்டுகிறது. அப்படிப்பட்டவர்கள் மிக ஜாக்கிரதையாக இருக்க வேண்டும். நீங்கள் சமுதாயத்தின் குரல். நாளை நாங்கள் அரசியலில் வென்று பதவியே ஏற்றாலும் இந்த உங்கள் கேள்விகள் தொடரும். அதற்கு உங்கள் ஆரோக்கியம் மிக முக்கியம், உங்கள் உயிர் மிக முக்கியம். அதனால் மிக மிக ஜாக்கிரதையாக நீங்கள் செய்தி சேகரிக்க வேண்டும். அதற்கு உங்களுடைய ஆசிரியர்கள், பத்திரிகை ஆசிரியர்கள், தலைமை பொறுப்பில் இருப்பவர்கள், முதலாளித்துவ பொறுப்பில் இருப்பவர்கள் எல்லாம் உங்கள் நலன் கருதி நாம் செய்தி சேகரிக்கும் முறையே மாற்றி அமைக்க வேண்டும் என்பதை வேண்டுகோளாக இங்கே வைக்கிறேன். அதைத்தான் நான் ஆங்கிலத்தில் சொன்னேன், இதை தமிழிலும் சொல்லியிருக்கிறேன். நன்றி.